Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Imperator Rome with me, Commissar Roach, Benjamin Magnus, Midgeman, Zhatelier, and Must.
Hello.
Ahoy.
Hello.
Yes.
Greetings.
So, last episode, me and Ben were in a continual war of words.
War is a strong word.
A conflict of ideals.
I'm just having some long sieges in the southern part of the Alps.
They're recreating that scene from Monty Python with the castle and the Frenchman over the
Straits of Messina.
Yeah.
I will taunt you a second time.
99.92% Hellenic now.
Oh,
Very well then.
I completely missed that I integrated one of my my tributes.
Takes a while.
Not really, not
Yeah.
my small ones. My small ones are fine. Like those only take like a little bit of time. The big ones that I have in the south, those are going to be a while.
Why did you not? Oh my god. So, the barbarians still have one province siege down of a nation north of me. There's just no civilization going on, and that province is probably gonna fall to uninhabited again. Or colonizable, I'd say.
There's just gonna be nobody left there.
Yeah, basically, because the citizens there are dying. And another pop will begin dying, but there is not another pop, so basically... Oh, hello. Oh shit, you're being sieged down as well. And I don't have a claim on you, do I? No, I do not. I mean, I could fight him without a claim.
No, Cassandra's my son, and he is of age. Let's find him a wife. Yep, she's decent. You can marry her. Okay,
Yeah.
child, procreate for me.
I think I really need something to do with my religious power. I already have about 1,000.
Oh, I use it to
Yeah.
buff my stability usually.
Well, I'm
but-
already on max stability.
Ah.
Conversions?
Oh, hang on. What is this?
I don't
Two
have people
tribes-
to convert right now.
Ownership of a gold necklace. Oh, so it was discovered on her land. Okay. You're pretty rich. You don't have any money.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry for this kid. He's 14 and he's already bald.
Oh yeah, that's a bug.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
I mean,
I was
that
gonna
can
say-
actually happen. I've
Oh.
known some people that.
No,
Poor
that's
Alex
a
the
bug.
Rambler.
That is a
Oh,
bug.
what? Okay, well, I'm just saying that it's not necessarily out of the question for that to be a real thing.
There's apparently also a bug that I haven't seen, but there's photographic evidence of that Paradox did not want to show us, where someone can spawn with no culture, and I was told it looks like a potato had a baby with a predator.
Oof. That sounds
Okay,
bad.
then.
Apparently, uncultured people are just amorphous blobs of meat.
Yep.
I may just push this forward. Let's see. I'm gonna need more discipline then.
Does this need to be?
Oh yes,
on-
the people should rejoice indeed. And
Yeah, I think it's time to double the size of my navy.
To 6?
To 2.
Oh,
6 would be doubling me.
oh, right. Magnus has done an admirable job of almost doubling his navy.
My initial navy was 4.
Oh, well then you've done very well.
Yeah, Rome
Yeah,
started
you
with an
shut
idiot.
your hole.
I thought you started with 10.
No,
Or 15, like around that era.
I started with 4. Talking down to me about my navy?
I'm not talking down at you. I was giving
Cross
you
the straits with your
praise.
fucking elephants and talk to my legionnaires about that.
I do
He's
have
just
a lot
gonna
of
go
elephants.
around. You know it. I know it.
I mean, with this much navy, I could just land anywhere. That's the.
You're welcome. You're welcome to try.
fuck it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna
And
go.
it's not like
no
I don't
CB.
have heavy infantry. You know that, right?
No, I know you have heavy infantry. I'm more than happy to go toe to toe with your heavy infantry.
But I mean, my elephants also exist. And so do
Yeah,
a
I know,
lot of
I know.
cavalry,
Oh, I know they're there.
A lot of cavalry.
Or,
I'm
you know
fully
what,
well
I'm
aware
gonna
that you
wait.
have cavalry. I do
I'm gonna wait
too.
just a little bit.
Yeah, but I get ideas that make
To
mine
take
better.
too long.
And
Uh,
I have ideas that make my infantry some of the finest in the world.
So now we have to wonder. Now it's all actually a question of how the game balances those two. Actually,
Well, they are the modifiers.
Yeah, you
I
hear
actually
that?
have the
Zate said
cheat
your
sheet.
modifiers is a pussy.
that's not. I don't think that's what Zate was trying to say. I think he was actually
what I-
trying to have
that's what I heard.
an intellectual conversation about the balance of the game that we are playing.
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
Zate
I
was
did
trying
the-
to prove that you could check.
Yeah, if you hover over the unit types, you can,
Shut up,
especially in the. I mean, I actually made the cheat sheet earlier today
You
when
did.
recording this.
I see. Yeah,
and-
no.
Here's a UI thing.
God,
Game-
that was today? Oh,
Yeah.
Christ. That felt so long ago.
How long have I been waiting?
Time has lost all meaning.
I'm sorry, but I've spent 9 hours on Photoshop today.
Yeah, no, straight. Like real talk. I went to bed and Midge was still awake when I woke up, doing Photoshop shit and getting things together for the
The
embargo.
multiplayer that you've probably already seen.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Midge put a lot of time and effort into it, and you should definitely support him because of that. You should look at his channel and his Patreon. Take a look and see about.
You're not getting an alliance from Macedon.
I'm actually legitimately just.
Good try.
I'm trying to
try,
plug
Rose.
Midge.
Nice
I'm trying
try.
to plug Midge. For God's sake.
Look at her. Oh.
That was not a way of doing that. I was actually trying to be nice
Hope you
to
can
him,
see
for
through
God's
the
sake.
lies, Macedon.
I'm trying to be nice to a friend, for God's sake.
It's so unlike you.
No, it isn't! No, it isn't!
Well then.
Oh my.
You can't
I am
trust
a
him.
damn good friend!
Oh. That guy who rose 16k troops just disbanded them all. I was about to go to war and hope he helped.
Well, he won't.
Oh well.
God, your aggressive expansion apparently only becomes like a big problem if it goes above 50. I've done this so
Yeah.
far and I'm at 5.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait, you don't.
I've
you
done
can
this.
come at
I'm
50?
back. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, no,
It goes
it
down
does
real
scale.
quick.
Yeah. Well,
I mean-
there are other modifiers, but you get like big modifiers.
Yeah,
at
you
50.
don't get any events until 50.
It's like going hover
I've been
over
playing
100
it
over expansion.
super. I've been playing it
Yeah.
really passively.
Yeah.
Though.
I've
Yeah.
noticed a lot of people play this game way too like passive. The only thing that's holding me right now is the fact that I can't generate enough oratory power.
Yeah,
I
need
want
claims.
to keep expanding
For me,
right now,
it's the
even though I
manpower.
have no manpower. I have no manpower, but with some of the states around me, that's not an issue. Like,
Mitch
Well,
has no
the thing
manpower
is-
and he must scream.
I don't have economy either, so.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of economy and I don't have a lot of
I
power.
do actually have some barbarians right now that I didn't see spawn.
Also, oratory power is a problem because I need to make all my own claims. Just gets everything.
Yes. Do I want light cavalry defense or do I want armies for higher army morale and mercenary cost? Yeah, I want that one because that's the one that gives me the line to companion cavalry. Ride,
Huzzah.
Macedonians, ride!
I think I'm gonna switch these two around.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Oh, it's you again. Never mind. Go here. Thank you.
Like, I've already spoken about it. Alexander is both a good and a trash film. It's way too long, but there is some
Oh, God, yes.
fantastic battle scenes.
Never
in it.
seen it.
It's a,
Right,
the
Oh, I
battle
hate that.
scenes
I
are
hate the
alright,
war
it's just,
tent.
yeah. Bloody hell.
The war
it takes
tent
so
thing
fucking
where he
long.
goes, where he just like he gives the name of a general and an associated trait, so the audience won't be lost, and it's like it's exposition to the nth degree, to try and make people care about what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is
without
such a
actually-
slow movie, though.
The Battle of
I like-
Galgamea in the film is done so perfectly. Like, it's such good cinematic battle. Like, oh, it's military. It's like
sure.
ancient military porn. It's really good.
It's funny that you know so many obscure like films, Ben, but when we get to like actual like classics,
Yeah,
or
when
big
we
things,
get to
like,
$200 million like blockbusters with AAA actors in them. it's
when
like,
was
never
that made
seen it.
again? Who
Never
made
fucking
that?
seen it.
But you
Alexander
can
was made in
remember every
2004.
film. Yeah, but you can remember every film that
This is why I can't enjoy your
Real.
conversations. I'm all on the whole like the money stuff. I like the money shot.
Oh my.
Oh,
See, money
God.
doesn't matter. I only care about like if it's interesting and fun. And I have I have more fun. I have a higher proportion of films that I enjoy that are bad than I do that are considered like good films.
Oh yeah, true.
Because a lot
If
of
I- if-
good films are really generic, are just not really interesting. That's
But the
problem.
thing is, if I want to see actors in a scenario where they don't have a budget behind them, I go and watch plays.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're nearby an area where those exist in abundance. Like
Well, yeah, you can see a
there's-
play anywhere in
there's-
the UK.
That's not a thing in America. Or
I know,
Yeah,
we
if
had
I wanted to go see a
we had
play,
this
I'd
very
have to-
discussion.
I'd have to drive hours to find a play that's
Yeah.
being run. Like yeah. But I
I'd
can
have-
watch a movie that's made by somebody with a VHS camera and no grasp of the human language or character
So, for me,
anytime.
when I lived in New York, the closest place I could get to that had like live plays was Toronto. I had to leave the country.
Really, there was no plays in New York at all.
Well,
Damn.
New York
Not
City,
near me. I
but
lived- I lived
Toronto was closer.
6
Oh, right,
hours
never
away
mind.
from New York City.
Yeah, got it. You were closer to Toronto. I keep forgetting where in New York you lived. It's like it migrates every time we talk.
I mean, he's in
Um,
Florida now, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, he really migrated.
You, and
Went
I
down
do
south.
need
Never
you.
came back.
Okay.
I know.
Oh,
You're regretting that
this
decision?
guy, this barbarian
Yeah.
has a funky hat.
Almost immediately.
Oh, yeah, I thought so. By the way, is there any mechanic to making like ports, or are they just set in stone?
They're set.
This.
That's
set.
it.
They're set.
Yeah.
Although you can colonize coastal land and it
Colonize
become a
them?
port. Colonize it, yeah,
That's a
and it
little
becomes
different.
a port. Port. I'm
Right, I was just wondering because I could definitely use a
Right,
port
no
in a
time like the
couple of
present.
provinces,
Oh, you guys don't want to come in.
Sicily.
Okay. Well then. To war.
Log.
War it is.
Yes, I'll have the manpower blessing again. Thank you.
Oh, Ben, you'd be so disappointed in Battlefield Gothic 2's like orc campaign, like not orc campaign, the orc
Is it-
missions for the campaign.
Is it sad?
No, it's just that they're almost a non-issue. Like I really like the Tyranid one because the Tyranids come in and it's like this huge like it immediately starts like multiple like multi-thousand point invasions in every sector, and you have to like you're scrambling to try and spend the resources and get things together where they need to be. But the orcs, they're just like there's just like 4 missions, and you're dealing with a generic war boss, and it comes out at the end, and you're fighting like essentially 2 space hulks that fight each other as they come towards you. I just kited the 2 around as they killed each other until I got one weak enough that I could just kill it.
Yeah, that's a little, that sounds a little lame.
It was a really sad like boss,
Don't
like
wanna
big
push
kind
out,
of set
though.
piece battle. It just kind of like, all right then. Greenskins are no longer a problem. I'm at the point in my Let's Play where I kind of want it to be done with now. I kind of want to finish it. It's been like 80 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Usually, a lot of times with a lot of series, when I hit about 80, it's like I'm ready to play something else now.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hit that at around like 60 or 70s when I normally, but yeah, it's been like a slog now because it's at the point where Chaos controls 2 systems, like 2 stars, and I control almost every sector, and I'm just trying to
Okay,
get through the
now you
missions
do.
to finish it. Not that I don't like the game, I just
I like
play
the
something
first one
else.
better.
I'm better with. I like this one better because it has fleet management, and I don't. The things that bother you about it don't bother me as much. But that's opinion.
can reserve.
at that point.
Right, Pontus is going to be bringing in Armenia and Cappadocia. Okay, what
Not
are
allowed
they
to
got?
go there. Okay.
11, 27, and 30. Ooh, Armenia's
let's see.
33 cohorts.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who you gonna
But they
attack
have
first?
to get access.
Or as we
Yeah,
like
I
to
can't believe-
call them in the Mediterranean Alliance, cahoots.
Ooch.
13k.
How many men have I got? I've got 52. If I can hold them at the straight, take the fort.
You're not gonna attack me, are you? Nope.
I've got a feeling I made the.
This
yeah,
is
I
another
took the
thing.
wrong war goal for what I want to do.
This is something that bugs me. They're standing on top of each other. They're getting attrition. There's like 26k troops getting attrition, but the attrition doesn't hit until they actually move in.
Yeah, I don't think the AI is programmed to really notice attrition as much as it should. It doesn't place as much of a, or do they actually
I'm gonna try.
suffer attrition? Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Well, for some reason, I had a. Oh Jesus Christ, that was fucking quick. How did you get?
They do sometimes take the attrition, but not all the time.
Oh come on, get in there.
Or is it like
Get
one of those
in there.
mechanics
Oh,
where
there
it
we
kind
go.
of sometimes matters and kind of doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Ollie,
the thing
make
is,
the cross down, please. Is
yeah,
that-
there's
Oh,
things like
shit.
the armor
Okay.
composition, which affect the weight of the units and all that.
Yeah, but if you got 62k men standing on one province that can actually just about hold 15k, and then you're still at 62k, there's something wrong.
They might not actually be able to get troops through because they have a truce with that person, and I hate them.
99.3%. Who needs to be? Who's that? Who's the one dude who hasn't
This is
converted yet?
going wrong. Can I piece you out? White piece?
100% Hellenic.
Guess I'll have to do
Oh,
this
nice.
the hard way.
Fucking finally.
You found that
Sicily's
one
actually
guy
coming
then.
along pretty well. I thought it would take a while, but I've got most of it. Most of it converted.
Okay, allow attachments. No, not you. The other one. This one.
I'm probably doing it wrong and
doesn't
spending.
cost anything. Integration's just free.
Probably doing this wrong and spending way too much religious ducats on this, but it's a lot easier than waiting for an AI.
Then trying to suss
Goodbye
out where
money,
you should
goodbye
set
everything.
up who, where, and why.
I see. I've put the same. I put a guy. It looks like the same guy, is it?
Yeah.
Probably is if he looks
one-
exactly the same.
Yeah, I have
One-
the same guy governing both sides of Sicily, and he's just converting.
Yes,
he's assimilating
because
the
governors
provinces.
work on the overall one, not the individual province. So
Well, no,
you,
there's,
if you click,
two. There's two
Yeah.
regions. I have assigned to both. That's what I'm saying. There's two separate.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can have them in multiple regions, but they have to be regions in the same area. So like you've got the same guy in Sicilia and Sicilia, which are both part of Magna Graecia, which is
Graecia.
where Graecia. Thank you. So your guy is in charge of
Ben.
Magna Graecia rather than the two provinces, if that makes sense.
No, it does. No, I get it. Now that you're explaining
Yeah.
like that, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the right hand thing
So you
that they're in
can
charge
have
of rather than
multiple-
the left hand thing.
You can't have multiple people in each like over province, but you can also just put a whole bunch. You could put 1% top for a region, and they'll just rule that region.
No, I think it's one
Or-
person has multiple under regions.
Okay, so just the region is what you're assigning, not the province.
Yeah.
whatever you're giving governor. Okay, it's governor of a region. Okay, that makes even more sense. Thank you.
Oh boy.
I wish there was
It's
a
gonna
way.
be messy.
I wish there was a way of telling how many techs people have taken in their advances, like, and which ones. Because all you can tell is the
inventions.
amount of. Yeah, how many
I mean, you
the-
can kind of because you can tell the modifiers, but other than that, no. Yeah, but that's the same idea
You'd
of
be
you
really
can't see
familiar.
exactly what.
Come on, get in there.
It's just like seeing what ideas people have taken or not.
No, I get it. I get it. I understand
Yeah,
why they
that's
do it. I just wish, obviously, it's one of those things. I'm just like, oh, I wish I could see what you've got.
Oh, this war's going great. None of this guy's allies can get here because the one person between me and the people I'm invading and all of his allies
Thank
hate
for
all of his
discipline.
allies. Oh, very nice. So I'm gonna own the Bosphorus crossing.
Nice.
Very
Huzzah.
Nice.
Very nice. My conquest into reforming Alexander's empire begins here. This is the first step into Asia Minor.
There was much
Step
missing.
to civil war. Probably.
Control the strait. Control the world.
I've got almost everything set to cultural assimilation right now.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
what
see,
I tend to do.
I'm doing kind of half and half. I'm doing cultural assimilation on Sicily and those areas, but I'm doing it manually on my homeland areas because that's
Game.
because it doesn't. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna bleed you to dry when I win this. If I win this.
Some badly cultured slaves here apparently. Oh, we just imported them from the south. I get it.
Wow, that
That
could be.
could sound really bad for people that don't know we're playing a Roman theme.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. them southern slaves. My goodness.
They're getting real.
Did you just hear that in your own ear? Oh god, new ruler 3-1. Oh, but he's good on the other side. 12-7. He knows how to word.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
He knows how to
haven't seen-
oratory.
I haven't seen anybody above a 10.
That guy's got the oral
he
skills.
he knows how to oral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows how to work the mouth, that's for sure.
Oh, he went there.
I mean, we
I
could
don't
even
know
make
how
it
he
worse.
got
We could,
something lewd out of that muss. You.
well, I mean, we
Well,
could go worse. We could say
barbarian.
he's very good at the auditory fellatio. Just as-
So he's just he's like a classical era ASMR.
yeah.
You pay him
Let's
to
be-
just come
let's-
into
let's
your
be
house
honest,
at
that's
night,
like-
whisper in
That's
your
like
ear.
90% of the job at this. Well, yeah, it's like 90% of the job in this era. The other 10% is not dying
I know what you want to do, and I'm not gonna let you.
or getting poisoned, which is a subset of dying.
I mean, yeah. Alexander the Great, for example.
Yeah. Well, do we know that? Because we know
Yes.
he was poisoned.
Well, that's
we know he
that's
was
the
don't know
most likely situation.
Because he was also injured, wasn't he? And when he when he went back to his area, he
Yeah,
was
he
injured in his
he
last
was-
battle, and then
He was injured in his last battle in India. He was like stabbed in the leg. So
No, he got hit by an arrow. He was
Yeah,
on
well,
the
The arrow
charged,
stabbed him in the leg.
well, yeah, no, he was hit by an arrow, and then like a spearman charged him and dehorsed him.
Oh, that's a rip.
Yeah, but
And-
then he also crossed the what desert was it again? I forget the name of it.
The
Okay,
one
this is gonna be big.
The
the
one,
one in-
the one on the eastern side of
Afghanistan,
there.
basically.
Yeah.
He
That's
decided
better.
to walk through Afghanistan.
no, it was further south. It's the eastern side of like
Get more
modern day
troops in
Iran,
there.
like area. Like it's
Yeah,
it's a massive desert that is no.
It's not
more
it's
troops,
not just
thank
known as
you.
the Arabian Desert, is it?
Arabia is nowhere near where we're talking about right now.
Did you think
No, it's
Iraq?
not. Yes. No,
It's like
Iraq's
it's
across
on it's on the
other
far eastern
side
side
of
of the
water.
current Salluvia Empire. Is where he crossed, like that
Seleucid?
area.
The Seleucids.
Seleucid, fuck it.
You don't say the.
I
not a hard
don't.
C.
I don't pronounce
soft-
things well. You know
soft
this.
sea.
Either way, it's on the eastern side of that empire.
They're very
This-
secluded, those Seleucids.
near the coastline is where he crossed. So that's
What is-
where he crossed. I don't know the area name.
Not with
though.
the
That's-
Gobi.
Game in time, please.
It might be the the Gobi's in China.
Yeah, that's in China.
That's in China.
gonna be
Somebody in the
enough for
comments
this.
is screaming right now. By the way,
No, someone's correcting us for certain.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. He crossed the desert. It killed a lot of his people. He probably also suffered while he was going through there. So there's a good argument that he just died from like putting his body through so much shit over such a short period of time. Not, it's competing. It's competing between poisoning and he just died.
Jesus Christ.
I love
Stuff.
watching the battle
My
animations.
God.
They're so good.
Let's get some
Wonder if
loyalty
that's
on
going to be a
you.
DLC. New battle animations.
Oh god.
I'd pay all the money for those.
I would not.
Midge, no.
No.
So-
Don't. You're the reason it happens. Don't.
Okay, at least we win that
Problem,
one. That's
Mitch.
good.
I'm a sucker for fancy graphics. I'm sorry.
A bad name to us.
Can we win this,
we vote
please?
with our wallet, Midge.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why none of us can buy Borderlands 3.
But I want it.
No, Ben.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
I
know we have to remain strong. We have to only buy it on Steam.
What about the
to
other
give it
one,
message.
the Outer Limits or whatever it's called?
No, we can't buy that either. Not until it comes on Steam.
What
we
about
need to
an
show.
1800?
Is that coming on? Is that an exclusive?
Yeah, that's an Epic
Yeah.
exclusive too.
Then no, man, no, Ben, we cannot. We cannot.
I know, isn't that Ubisoft?
I've become
Yeah,
a
it's
major
Ubisoft.
power.
Yeah, no, Ubisoft had essentially it's not in writing or public right now, but all their games are going.
So
to
I'm now
To
over-
Epic.
Signed,
Oh, yeah, that's
signed an
good.
agreement
However,
somehow.
I did the NO8 beta. I tried to sign up through Epic because there, and oddly enough, the Epic launcher didn't allow for it. But
Ben,
the
we're no
Ubisoft
longer allied. I'm now guaranteeing you, I'm too powerful for you.
You're too powerful for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently
That's
taking
dark.
the boss for us here was like,
Was
yeah,
that your
you
tipping point.
apparently that was my.
That's you're fairly
numbers.
you're in a
I
you have a
have
fairly
no
large amount of
manpower
land in a
left,
very
that's
highly
great.
populated area. That
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
you went over
Oh,
100
you
cities.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went
I
up
did.
to
Oh,
107.
you're on defend borders. Please go kill those barbarians that have just crossed my border.
Oh yeah, and I'm on 94. So
Yeah, you're just about there too. We were both like on the tipping point.
just the tip,
Just.
We need.
aim point.
Oh, monthly tyranny down.
I need
yes,
to build a
please.
fort up there, 100%.
Well, it took a while, but I'm finally seeing some results from my conversion, my assimilation order from my governor. It's actually
Please don't
starting to
attack me
work.
before the siege is done.
Right, I need
So
a
live it.
governor in Bithia.
Actually flipping some of the provinces, which is nice.
Okay, you stay there. You don't move.
I just
and
got a
would it
new
be at the-
leader who now I have to pay full price for religious conversion.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
out of time again.
I own Nicomedia. I like that city. Anyway, yeah, this was a me, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yup.
No, it
No.
was.
No, it
was it?
Roach.
It was
Oh.
a me.
It's a
It was a
roach.
me,
Fine.
Midge.
I'm
God,
losing it.
God
It's
damn.
late. I'm sorry.
Calm down. Down, boy.
Normally, I don't remember when it's me. I thought I was doing something well then.
Well, thank you for joining us for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button if you want to help support our channels, considering the subscribe buttons down below, as well as things in the description down below. We have links to our Discord, our Patreon pages, as well as links to the other individuals' perspectives. We'll all see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.